Hello, welcome to Made to Heal with Angela Brown. So, I'm going to talk about poop today, but before I get into that, I want to invite you to go to the link below for my book, You Are Made to Heal Spiritually, Emotionally, Mentally, and Physically. So, we are all made to heal, and it's just my journey, and I get into it all. And this book was written for teens and adults alike because it was before I hit my teens where I suffered from depression and suicidal thoughts. So, go check that out. So I do want to talk about poop. How often do we feel like poop? How often do we eat a lot of poop and then feel like poop, right? So this is day 3 on my raw food journey. I am eating raw foods, whole living foods that will feed and fuel my body the best. I've studied it out for several years. I've done it on and off from my early 20s. And now I am in my late 40s and I have decided, you know what? I know I feel the best eating this way. I've done it. I've tried it out several times on and off. So I know what I need to do to feel good all the time, not just some of the time, all the time. I want to have good health. I want to feel good. So that's what I'm doing. I'm embarking on this journey and I invite you to join me on this journey, whatever it looks like for you. Join a journey of a better lifestyle, better health, better connection spiritually, emotionally, mentally. A lifestyle takes work on all ends. And so I just want to talk about poop because on the raw food vegan diet, raw food vegan is where you're eating fruits and vegetables, you will have great bowel movements. So there's been many times that I've talked to people that they were only having one bowel movement a week. If you have one bowel movement a week, you are in trouble. Your system is in trouble and it's going to wreak havoc down the road. So it's so important that we have as many meals as we eat in a day. We need to be having that many bowel movements a day. So it's just, this is something that I struggled with most majority of my life. I, thought one was good. If you had one bowel movement a day, you're doing good. And that's probably what doctors at the hospital or doctor's offices will say. Just, if you're having one bowel movement a day, that's good. But you need to be having as many times as you eat to properly eliminate all of that. So when we can eliminate good and our bodies are eliminating properly, it's all in the gut, right? And the digestive system, it starts with chewing food. It starts in your mouth, tasting the food, getting the juices, and those juices and all the food help, go down and then they get digested or whatever. So being on a raw food diet, if you struggle with bad breath problems, I'm gonna own up to it. I have struggled with bad breath a lot of the times of my life. The only time I did not struggle with bad breath is when I was on the raw food diet. That was because I eliminated breads and dairy and meat. Those are things that make you have bad breath. I'm living proof. I've linked it. The only times I've not had bad breath is when I'm eating raw foods. So it's important to eat fruits and vegetables. And if you're dealing with halitosis, then that's a cure. Going on a raw food, clean diet. Yeah, it's hard, but you know what? Anybody can do it if you put your mind to it. It's not a matter of can, it's a matter of will. Is it something anybody can do it? But it's will you do it? Will you do that for yourself? What are you willing to do for a better quality of life? So yeah, it makes your breath better and it helps you to digest better. And you will go as many times that you eat a meal. When you're eating a raw food diet, you will be able to digest and you won't have problems in that area. Constipation problems, if you have constipation problems or diarrhea, by the way, is a form of constipation. Look it up if you don't believe me, but diarrhea is a form of constipation. So it's so important that we get our bodies in alignment and feeling better. And so That is something. And going on a raw food diet does affect the smell of your poop. If you have foul smelling poop, bad smelling poop, pay attention to the smells, because that's not normal to have foul smelling poop. On the raw food diet, the odors aren't there like before. So just that's in a nutshell about poop. I know there's people out there that have studied poop for years. Like it's something that they have studied, and that they but it is just important. All I know is enough to know that we are supposed to be eliminating as many times as we eat in the day. So if this isn't happening for you, then look at how you can change your diet, change your lifestyle. I don't want to say diet, because diet is die with a T, and we don't want to die. We're all wanting to live in the now, be in the now, and have full of life, and have energy, and love life, because you are feeling good. That's the goal, right? We want to feel good. So feeling good is fueling our bodies properly, and being able to eliminate once we eat. If we're not able to eliminate, you're going to feel sluggish. You're going to get headaches. You're going to have, cramping. You're going to have intestinal problems, and you're going to have a lot of issues. And so it's important to be able to eliminate properly. God bless on your healing journey. And like I said, this is day 3 of my raw food journey. Day 3 that I have kept it on record, right? Like I've done this 20 plus years ago. I did it 20 plus years ago, on and off a few times. And then I did it a couple years ago for about a year, and I lasted a year, but I plan on just going forward. Like I know I feel better eating this way. And this is chronologically. So that is what I've noticed on day 3. I'm on day 3, and I've looked at the last couple days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, my elimination is great. I'm able to eliminate the foods that I eat properly, and I'm not having any digestive problems. I get bad stomach pains. I get bad bloating. I haven't had that the last few days, and so I'm excited. I just it's the little wins. It's little bit. And unfortunately, all the stuff isn't going to happen overnight. Your health doesn't become better overnight because you want to, and you're putting in that effort. You need to, if you want to go extreme like I am, this is extreme for most people. And I don't put me up on a pedestal, because anybody can do it. It's just, are you willing to? Remind yourself of that. Don't ever say, I could never do that, because you can. Anybody can do anything they set their mind to. But you honestly got to give it a 6-month trial. Go 6 months. It's not going to take 6 months for my bad breath to clear up. My bad breath clears up in about 3 to 6 weeks. It takes about 3 to 6 weeks to detox and get the garbage out of your system. So that's what I'm looking forward to. So I'll kind of I'll keep people posted on that. But this isn't a channel just about lifestyle change in the physical, how we eat our food, but it is spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical. And when you hear truth, truth is truth. When you have an experience of God answering your prayers, hearing and answering your prayers, and there is no denying God in your life, then it's true. And when I have been on this lifestyle change of eating clean, pure foods and whole foods, foods that, were back when Adam and Eve were in the garden, they were placed in a garden with fruits and vegetables, the fruits. And so that's what they initially ate. So it's like, when you know of truth and you hear it and you feel it and you actually experience it and what it does for your health and your vitality for life, then there's no denying. There is no denying. So God bless on your healing journey. And until next time, please like and subscribe, share it with others. I want my channel to grow organically. And it's my mission and purpose to help others on their healing journey, because God and Christ are in us and healing is possible for all. So until next time, bye.